We have some comments from Gamestop CEO Paul Raines about the upcoming Nintendo Switch today, as he spoke during an earnings briefing. And now Paul did reveal that he has played the console and came away impressed. And he said, quote, "The Nintendo Switch, which I played at Nintendo a few weeks ago, we believe could be another game changer that will expand the audience for gaming." Now, he didn't just stop there, however, and I'm sure this is going to be just added onto the pile of countless rumours about the Nintendo Switch, but he did also touch on the subject of the console having motion controls. Now, this is something that has kind of been flying around in the rumour mills because, well, Nintendo haven't actually given us any real concrete facts about the console other than, we know what it looks like and we know that it's a hybrid between a home console and a handheld. We don't know the specs of the thing. We don't know if it has a touchscreen. We don't know if it has any form of motion control, because their next sort of big dump of info is not going to be till January. Now, he said regarding this, quote, "The Switch is a very interesting device. A movement-related game is more fun for kids, taking those Joy-Con controllers off, and then the Master Controller, you can really do a lot of interesting things with that in gameplay. I think it has tremendous potential as a game changer. We'll have to wait and see. Like everything else in this industry, the consumers will vote with their dollars." So while he didn't come right out and say that the console will have motion controls, he very much implied it by his wording there, a movement-related game. Would this actually work? I mean, possibly. I mean, you can obviously detach those Joy-Con controllers from the side of the tablet thing and use them either sideways or whatever, depending on if you're playing by yourself or with a friend, and of course you can attach them to the sort of base of a controller and play it more like a traditional controller. So it is possible, I guess, that they have motion controls, but given that it's a handheld as well as a home console, I would hope that this isn't the case, to be honest, because, well, that means that developers might feel obligated to include motion controls. I don't know about you, but waggling my Joy-Con at a screen on the bus is the fastest way to make myself look like I should be carted off to the loony bin. So hopefully that isn't the case, because there's been a lot of arguments about whether or not this is a home console that's also a handheld or a handheld that's also a home console, and the designation is important. And if it is a handheld that's also a home console, primarily a handheld, I would say that it doesn't really make much sense for it to have motion controls. A touchscreen, perfect sense. Seems a bit weird given that the Switch tablet will probably be in the dock for a lot of the time, but it still makes sense. Motion controls, not really, but of course that's just my personal opinion. Let me know your thoughts, guys, though. Do you think that the Switch will have motion controls, and should it even have motion controls? I'd love to hear from you as always. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.